Hi, I'm Deirdre McCarthy. So I'm here today to talk to you about a project which I've called FLIT Hybrid Digital Project. You can see I'm reading off the screen here for rights-based financial education. So what it is I have a digital platform that's been created, a FLIT digital platform. It's created for financial education for women. Um, and I've been working on this for about 2.5 years. I'm coming from the point of view of me as a single parent for 20 years, and I kind of had to learn my way around the financial systems. But I've noticed that a lot of my friends, compatriots, maybe ran into relationship difficulty or had life changes, even that whole squeezed middle thing of trying to work and looking after your parents, looking after your kids. So women basically facing predictable barriers that impacted their ability to earn money and impacted their economic outlook. So my core argument is that good financial education in really practical ways can help you overcome this. And I feel it has to be rights based because it has to be about helping people overcome structural barriers, and particularly for women, overcoming structural barriers where we don't get access to the level of learning. We're not taught it in school. If we're not in a workplace where an employer is looking after us and making sure we know about our pensions and the likes, there's a big risk of it all going adrift. If we're part of a new community and English is not our first language, we may rely on sort of digital platforms, but we're struggling. So, my background is FLIT financial literacy, went full time on this about 2 years ago, did a lot of research, um, got my qualified financial advisor qualification, um, and coincided with Ireland's launch of the National Financial Literacy Strategy. I'm a stakeholder in that. I'm one of 120 stakeholders. Um, we have been experimenting with ways of educating women that work and that translate into action. We were lucky enough to be part of a financial literacy cafe program, which ran for 9 weeks in Waterford last year. And that was a tremendous opportunity to learn about in person education, what works, what doesn't, and to see it in practice. The big difficulties are out of date materials. I've done my own booklet, not to suggest this is out of date, but out of date materials, not keeping up with the frauds, the scams, the fintech opportunities like buy now, pay later. They come in and they just wreak havoc in people's lives. Um, we believe the solution lies somewhere between a digital platform and in person training. We saw magic in the in person training where people would help each other, people would be open with their stories, and if they're in a supportive group, they were empowered to make changes. Um, a lot of finance is about taking very practical steps, but it's about not being overwhelmed by the knowledge. So I'll explain the FLIT platform to you shortly.